The golden sun dipped below the horizon, casting an amber glow over the vast nomadic village. The scent of burning wood filled the air as herders guided their cattle back to their enclosures. The village, a collection of tents and wooden carts, stood in harmony with the open grasslands. Near a crackling fire, an elderly wise man sat cross-legged, his robes swaying gently in the breeze. His silver hair shimmered under the moonlight, and his piercing yet kind eyes held the wisdom of decades. Across from him sat a young man, Ravi, his face shadowed with frustration. His hands gripped his knees tightly, his mind clouded with doubts. "Master," Ravi began, his voice laced with concern. "Why does life test us so much? No matter how much I try, I always struggle. Others seem to have an easier path. Why does fate make some suffer more than others?" The wise man let out a soft chuckle, stirring the fire with a wooden staff. A pause, a deep breath. Then, a question. "Tell me, Ravi, if a sword never faces the heat of fire, can it ever become strong?" The young man frowned, unsure how to answer. The oracle leaned forward, his voice low but powerful. "Let me tell you a story, one that will change the way you see life forever." Long ago, in a land beyond the mountains, 3 travelers set out on a journey to find a hidden treasure. Each had different strengths and different ways of facing challenges. Ravi listened carefully as the oracle described their paths. The first traveler, impatient and fearful, gave up at the first sign of hardship. The second traveler, bitter and angry, blamed fate for every difficulty. The third traveler, patient and wise, embraced each challenge as part of his journey. "Which one do you think found true happiness?" the oracle asked. Ravi pondered the question, but before he could answer, the old man continued. "This village too has faced trials. Do you remember the great storm that came 5 summers ago?" Ravi nodded. He had been a child when the storm arrived, tearing through the village, destroying tents, and flooding the fields. It had been a time of great suffering. "Tell me, Ravi, did the storm destroy the village forever?" Ravi thought for a moment. "Number, we rebuilt everything." The oracle smiled. "Exactly. Just as a storm tests the strength of the trees, life's challenges test the strength of our souls." The old man picked up a handful of sand and let it slip through his fingers. "If a man wishes to be a great warrior, but his hands have never touched a sword, can he truly be strong?" Ravi shook his head. "Number without struggle, he remains weak." "Then why do you fear struggle?" the oracle asked. "Do you wish to remain weak all your life?" Ravi was silent. He had never thought of it this way before. The wise man pointed to the sky, where an eagle soared. "When a baby bird is born, do you think its mother carries it forever?" "No," Ravi said. "She pushes it out of the nest." "Why?" "So it can learn to fly." The oracle smiled. "Exactly. But tell me, what if the bird refuses to try? What if it is afraid? Then it will never fly. And what if life is doing the same to you?" the oracle asked. "What if every struggle is just a push, meant to help you fly?" "There was once a farmer," the oracle continued, "who found his land filled with hard, rocky soil. He had 2 choices: curse the land or break the rocks and plant his seeds." "What did he do?" Ravi asked. "He worked hard, broke the rocks, and in time, his land became fertile. And if he had given up, he would have remained hungry forever." The fire crackled again, as if echoing the wisdom in the air. "A traveler once carried a heavy bag of stones, believing they were valuable," the oracle said. "He suffered under the weight, never realizing he could simply let go." Ravi frowned. "Why didn't he let go?" "Because he was afraid, just like you, afraid to let go of your doubts, your fears, your complaints." A gust of wind blew through the camp, and for the first time, Ravi felt something shift within him. The oracle stood and motioned Ravi to follow. He led him to a blacksmith's tent. Inside, a man hammered a red-hot piece of metal. Sparks flew, and sweat dripped from his forehead. "What is he doing?" the oracle asked. "Shaping the iron." "And how does he do it?" "By heating it and striking it. And if he doesn't, the iron will remain weak." The oracle placed a hand on Ravi's shoulder. "Life is the fire, Ravi. It is forging you into something greater." The 2 walked back to the fire. The stars now lit the sky like scattered diamonds. "Now you must choose, Ravi," the oracle said. "Will you be the first traveler who gives up, The second, who complains? Or the third, who grows stronger? Ravi's heart pounded. He finally understood. I will be the third traveler. The oracle smiled. Then you have already won. As Ravi sat by the fire, he felt lighter. The trials of his life no longer seemed unfair. They were just steps on his journey. As the first light of dawn touched the horizon, he knew one thing for certain: he was ready to face whatever life brought his way. Life does not break you, it shapes you. Struggles are not obstacles, they are the fire that makes you strong. Will you fight against them, or will you rise with them?